Hey guys, it's Chris from 509 BMX Restoration, and today I just want to go over this frame about polishing it. Um, there's a lot of old school ways to do it. You know, I'll get people chiming in when I'm restoring a bike saying some crazy stuff, dude. Um, like you should be using Dr. Pepper and aluminum foil or something. You know, I might do a Dr. Pepper and bourbon, but I'm not putting Dr. Pepper on my chrome. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to show you the way I do it. I'm bringing it back to 2026, okay, where we currently are. And this is the way I do it. And it's a way I think you should too. So I've been doing this a long time. I've probably been cleaning up chrome frames for 30 years, okay? Off and on. So there is some old school ways that, you know, they worked and they're all right, but there's better ways, there's better products. Our technology is better, so why not do that? You know what I'm saying? So first, I went ahead and I took off the decals. Get them off as good as you can. I'll show you. This is really chill. It's nothing crazy. It's really just citric acid, bug and tar remover. This is what I use. It doesn't take it off lickety split. You know, I take a heat gun. I take the decals off slowly, and you're always left with some residue. And I put this on, and then I take a brand new razor blade, clean, and pretty much flat, you know, as flat as you can with that blade. Spray this on, and that's the lubricant and the cleaner all in one. So just go and get as much of that off. Take a rag. Go ahead. Do it as many times as you need to get it off without ruining your chrome. Then, Griot's Garage. Best products I've ever used. I'm sure someone will want to argue. That's okay. I know there's other stuff out there. Lots of technology these days on cleaners and, you know, stuff for restoring vehicles. This stuff is formulated for very high-end automobiles. You know what I mean? Like you got the old Ford GT. You know what I'm saying? Like expensive Ferraris and shit. This is the iron and fallout remover from Griot's Garage. I'm not associated with them at all. I wish. Okay. But this is what I use first. This is going to get rid, and I've already done this, but I'm going to do it again, and because I know there's still little here. This is going to get rid of iron, which is rust. This is in your paint. This is in your chrome. This is in everything metal, pretty much. So I will show you. It's going to turn purple. I use a detailer brush. When I'm indoors, I try not to make a big mess. So just a little. Get in where that rust is, and then also everywhere else. Because there is iron in your chrome. That's how you get chrome rusted frames. There doesn't have to be a scratch or a nick or anything. There is iron in it, and it comes out eventually if you don't keep it really clean and do any preventative maintenance. So this is how you're probably going to find a lot of your bikes that you're going to buy to restore, or a bike you have. It's probably been neglected. Get it in there. And I know you can't see this. I'm sorry I don't have more camera angles, but it's turning purple. That's the iron. I've been using this for quite a long time now. I see other people using other products similar. And that's cool, man. Like, I'm happy to see people moving into the future of this, because I'm selling some of these bikes upwards of $4,000. You know, if I'm doing a custom build for a customer, you know, and he wants this, he wants that, I got to track certain things down. It's like ends up being a $4,000 bike, or, you know, $3,000, but that's a lot of money for a bicycle. You know, that's really a collector's item. Some people just hang them on their walls. So just get this everywhere. You can obviously do this outside, man. It's a little chilly and windy today, so I'm doing this again the quick and easy way here, because I already did this once when the bike was together, because I can just put it in a kickstand outside and spray this all over it and spray it all off with the hose. And then I'll do it a second time when it's more like this. So get this everywhere, man. And when I did this the first time, this whole thing was purple. Bright, well, it's like a dark purple, but you know what I mean. See now, but it is here, in through here is purple, through here, little spots. And then it's going to neutralize that iron, so it doesn't cause you any more problems. We are decontaminating this chrome. Because then by the time you're done polishing, and then I use ceramic waxes. You know, once you get all that in the chrome after all this, your bike's protected, dude. You're really off to a great start. This bike is going to last 100 years now. You know, it's not going to be treated like it was in the 90s, or, you know. This thing's going to be respected. Someone's going to spend a pretty penny on it, and they're not going to have to worry about anything but keeping it clean. And then you can do this as many times as you want. You do use this on chrome, your paint, your parts. Go ahead and spray it on there, and you'll be surprised what has iron in it. And see, it doesn't just turn purple for no reason, right? You know, it's not purple anywhere else because I already did this. It's only purple where it needed to be hit again. See? So this actually had a little rust here. It's pretty much all gone. And I like to use a detailer brush, get in there. You're not using anything really abrasive. You can do that during polishing. So I'm going to have to cut this video into a few different videos. So this is video number 1. There'll be a couple others, I'm thinking, just for the frame, so I can show you guys how to do this at home the correct way. I've had some horror stories from people messaging me, and they're like, I ruined my shit. And it's because some old school dude told them some stupid shit, and they ruined their original chrome frame. All right, so I'm going to let this sit on here just a little more. Let it sit, agitate it, let it sit, agitate it. Wherever it's purple, keep hitting it until it's not purple. Next one, it's going to be, this is cleaned, no iron, completely decontaminated. And I'm going to start polishing and show you what I use to polish exactly and how. So stay tuned. watch the next episode.